do mojego Radomia, nie?
Abi. Let us know if you can hear us well.
Hello, guys. Hello once more from Puppy Playground. Tell us if you can hear us. I think we are a little bit late. Nothing can be normal here. We had very crazy, very busy day. But first, I would love to know if someone can hear me.
No comments yet.
Odin? Of course, it's Odin. Very hungry Odin, I would say. If you are so hungry. No one can hear us?
Okay, it started. They can hear us.
Okay, fantastic.
And we have already first question. What is this balloon party?
It's not a party because we had sad day today. One puppy left us. It's already in home. Far away in Radom. Only 4 puppies left. So let's say it's party for make me more happy. No, it's not for party. It's for helping them. It's to help them to be more brave puppies when they are playing with balloons. And they learn that if they are breaking, it's nothing special, nothing scared. They can be better with fireworks, with shooting,
Yes,
and other stuff which is very noisy. So this is why we gave them balloons to play. But in this litter, we made it later than in our previous litters, than normally. And I can see that they are playing with them less. When we were putting them in litter box for younger puppies, I would say they were playing more with it. Okay. Maybe before you couldn't hear me, so I will tell you once more time. Hello from Papi playing Aria one more time. Today with balloons, so it's a little different than last time. With only 4 puppies now because Orbi already went to his home. And he is spending first evening with his family. We had very busy day because we were making introduction of puppy and exercises with puppy for new family. we went to walk with them, and Orvi was walking with new owner. And immediately after that, we went to classes with our students in puppy school, not puppy school, what I'm saying, in dog school. And we were preparing one team for competition and other teams for competitions maybe in future. And also me and some of our dogs we are competing in obedience competition this week. So I was also training with my dogs. And then we just separate. Michał went very fast here to prepare our live stream. I was finishing the training with dogs. And then I was running here very fast to be ready to speak to you. So I'm a little bit like, and I'm a little bit sad after saying bye to one of our puppies.
Oh, hello, people from Chicago.
Oh, hello. And today, I would like to check once more.
Summarize.
Yes, make a summary of everything what puppies did in these 8 weeks of their life, because they are already 2 months old. They want more food. They are trying to reach it. Okay. So yes, we will make a summary, and maybe you will have some questions, and we will tell you something more about our future plans. And it will be our last live stream about this letter O.
Okay, so you want to start with questions which already appeared?
If we have questions, let's start with them.
So the first question answers the second one, because the second is, which puppy did already leave you? And how did Orvi react to his new owners?
Okay. Yes, it's Orvi, green one, green boy. He left us today. And how he reacted? It was not first meeting with the owner, because 2 weeks ago, I would say, or 3.
Mm-hmm. 2, I guess 2.
He came to our home for meeting with puppies, so they already met. I don't know if Orvi remembered. Sorry, I'm also getting sick. I'm not sure if Orvi remembered him, because puppy is small and is meeting a lot of people now. But for sure, meetings with people are leaving memory of smell of this person, I would say. So maybe he couldn't remember the owner very well, but for sure his smell was not new for the dog, so it was easier. But puppies are our puppies. All of them are reacting very well for novelty and very well for new people. So even if Orvi couldn't remember him, he would react quite well, because they just like people. And he was playful. We made exercises, and new owner was training with the puppy. The same comments as we showed you last time here. We made the whistle training with him. We went for a walk on the leash, and we made also we took also the puppy to safe area far away from the street to show to the new owner how to train with puppy walking off leash, to have opportunity to put dog off leash later when dog will be older. And all exercises went very well. The owner was very good with communicating with the dog, and the dog was also happy to exercise, and he was open for him. So yes, he reacted very well for him, and they spent way back home together. Dog was sleeping after so many exercises and adventures. So I would say it was good. More questions?
Not for now.
Okay. So we had busy 8 weeks with them. At the beginning, they were not moving a lot. They were just moving to mother to drink, and they were sleeping, you know. And first week of their lives, it was mostly weighting them, making neurostimulations, massages, touching,
Petting.
them, yes.
Teaching them that the human touch is something very good and nice.
For example, Miha was spending a lot of time petting them during the eating, and we were speaking about this in previous live streams. So if you want to know why Miha was petting them so much when they were eating from the mom, just check our previous live streams. I would say it was first, second, or third week.
It had to be in the first life.
Okay, maybe this speech was in the first live. They were meeting some new people in first week, but it was only for a while. People were touching them when they were not very sleepy, when they were in good mood. And we were preparing them for meetings with more people in the future. In day third, they spent for the first time 30 minutes without mother, because we took her to the vet for examination to check if everything is okay with her after giving a birth. What more is interesting? For example, that in day fourth, Astrid, their auntie, was first time in the same room when they were spending time in a litter box.
Yes. Little whelping box.
Whelping box, exactly. Also, Bela entered. Astrid also. Astrid and Bela entered to whelping box. First time in fourth day of their lives. This day we also had the visit of Rost, which is Rossi's brother, and with this dog Orindi will live together. So first time when he was here, it was in fourth day of their lives. Then is neurostimulation, of course. In day 7, we had the child here, and child was petting them, taking them for hands, and we also cut their nails for the first time. Later, we had second week of life, and day 8, the child was also here, so day 7 and 8 was with the child. in day 7, 8, 9, we had another dog from our pack in the same room when puppies were spending time. Later we have neurostimulation, waiting, neurostimulation, waiting. And for sure we had also some visits of our friends, but we were not putting everything here. And what is interesting, this socialization notes sheet we are giving to the new owner with the puppy. So everyone who gets the puppy from us can read all about their socialization time.
Maybe you can say why it's so big deal to put a note that other dogs entered the room or the walking box.
Maybe you want to tell this.
Because mother usually do not allow other dogs to be around. When she is giving a birth, we are separating other dogs from that room. And she needs to get some trust to the other dogs. It's always the same story with each litter, even if she knows that other dogs are okay with her and her puppies because she had 2 litters before. She still needs to get sure that she can safely allow the other dogs to the room and to be close to the puppies. And Rosie is the most protective mother from all of our girls.
And we had already little tornadoes here. But still not like huskies. Yes, I was asking you about telling this story because I was not sure what you want to tell us here. And we were speaking about this also in our previous live streams. So we were speaking a lot about joining new dogs, not new dogs, dogs from our pack to meetings with puppies. I think they are hungry, and I'm not sure if you don't need to just bring them food.
We'll see.
Because I don't have more here. And they are starting to be very angry.
So I will leave you.
Okay. What I was saying about... I was reading the notes. Oh, I was scared. So you can see how they react for very noisy breaking the balloon. One is playing still. I would say it's Odin. Yes, it's Odin. He's playing. He's not reacting for the noise. And girls were like, what happened? What's happening? And they came back to eating. So they are quite good with noisy stuff for this moment. We have now 3rd week in our notes, and here we have visit in vet clinic with deworming the puppies for the first time. They were in little doggy cage, transporter, little transporter, plastic ones, and they were so little that all of them, 5 of them, suit to box like that. Very small. Now only 1 puppy could be in this box. And they were, of course, in the car this day. In the vet, they also meet new floor because it was stable in the vet clinic. And yes, traveling by car. Next day, in week 3, we had new noises because they were already listening. They had open ears. So we were checking by clapping, and they were reacting. So it was first more noisy stuff which they could listen. We also played weird noises from the TV to let them used to the world. That world is noisy, especially if dog lives in the city. Next day, in this week 3, we have new dogs from our pack joining to the room. We also cut their nails.
Maluszki.
And we had waiting, of course.
And they brought 5 balls.
Ah, yes, Michał didn't remember that one puppy left us. And we still have 5 balls. That's sad. First, they are looking for another food because in this box I had something special, a little bit of meat. And here they have just dry food, semi-dry this time. So, only one of them is eating dry food, and it's Odin. No, it's Oslo. And the rest are looking for better stuff. And they are not stupid because we still have something here. So let them play. I'm showing them water because balloon hidden it. Okay. She got a little bit scared of this movement. Coming back to our sheet, socialization sheet, we have new person once more in week 3, holding the puppies very high to show them that they can be high and it's nothing special. And checking teeth for the first time. You like it? Ay, ay, ay. But what about food too? Do you remember first, second, and third live stream when I was like, oh my gosh, I just showed you the puppies and they are already sleeping. What to do? What to show you? What we should tell you? They were just eating, sleeping. And now I barely can speak to you because it's so much rush here. Rush. It's a good word. Okay. They are doing so many stuff that I'm getting distracted. But they are very funny now. I like this stage, this age. And in the day 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, in the day 19 of their lives, we had all dogs from our pack in the room with puppies. 19th day. Okay, Michał wants to say something.
No. Which food do you offer the puppies at the moment? I have the question.
Still the same dry food, and I don't know if I can just say the name.
No, we are now in the mixing Farmina with Alpha Spirit.
Okay, but it's not advertisement. Why you say that? This is why I asked you. I don't know if I can
Yes, you can.
say about brands.
Yes, you can.
Okay, so now we are mixing to show them another brand of food, another type of food, but they still use the same food from which we started. And we are giving them more and more new treats to prepare their stomachs for novelty, that people can give them different food in the future, and we want their stomachs to be to be strong and don't react by diarrhea for all new things. Okay, and we give them also probiotics now, Fortiflora, and they are leaving our kennel with a package of this probiotic to let them easier adapt to new home and don't have so many diarrheas from the stress and changing home. Okay, and later, what we have? Day 19th, we had all dogs already with the puppies, all our adult dogs. And they started to play with people. So we were playing with them. We were also putting them on the glass to show them new strange floor. We were checking teeth. Our adult dogs were entering to their whelping box. And in this week, we were also playing noises, different noises like animal noises, city noises, traffic noises, yes, trams, trains, etc. They also were stepping on foam plastic bag. Folia bąbelkowa. Yes, foam plastic bag, I would say.
The bubble foil.
Bubble foil, yes. So also new floor for their paws. We were once more checking teeth. We had a storm here, so they were listening it. We also had fireworks. Maybe fireworks were from the TV, I would say.
If it's fireworks written there, it's fireworks.
Okay, so one day we had two strange things for them. Storm outside and fireworks, because we live close to the hotel, which is making a lot of wedding parties and other parties. And very often we can hear from our house fireworks. So our dog usually are used to this. Oh no, we had a poop.
Ooh.
But maybe now I want to take care about this. Or I think, because they will be very dirty soon. So please continue. I will give you a paper. And we are here. And give me a second.
Okay, so the next day they started to eat the boiled meat. They started with turkey, and we started to check their teeth. And we also were holding them high so they can get used to that. And we started with week 4. But we have a question. How did they react to those first fireworks and the storm? They didn't present any specific reaction. They were just calm and If they were playing, they were playing. If they were sleeping, they were sleeping. They didn't care much. The bigger reaction you could see now when the balloon got broken. They are really not afraid of that type of noises. And the entire week 4 we were checking their teeth because they started to grow, and we are putting the notes about each puppy when the first teeth developed. And that week they also got in the day 1 of the week 4 they got a photo session. They were hearing a lot of shutter noises, and our camera is pretty noisy, so that's something very strange because it has to be close to them. They were also in the room with Echo. We cut their nails, and they got this time a raw turkey. The day 2, it was the farm noises, new people, and that toys made of foil with the foil inside, so it did. Oh yes, so you can hear the noise.
This one. And it's a gift from Marysia. So regards for Marysia.
Cheers.
Cheers. Sorry. Cheers for Marysia and Piotr.
Yeah, but if someone know how to say that type of noise in English, would be good to know how it's called.
I can say in Polish, szelest.
Szeleszczące. Okay. And the next day, they also have a very full of difficult noises because we were working with wood outside. So they were hearing the chainsaw, the table saw, and we also were checking their teeth, and some of them got nails cutting again. And I see that Asia is coming, so I will pass the paper to her. Day 4.
Day 4 or which week?
4. 4.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, we are in 4th week. Day 4 of this week, and we have waiting, checking teeth. They had for the first time turkey stomachs. Yes, am I right?
Yes.
In English?
Turkey
stomachs. And new dog in the whelping box. So now I don't remember what we meant.
I guess.
What's the meaning? I think another dog from our pack just came to the whelping box
because
for the
Lucy
first
didn't
time.
allow them to go inside the whelping box. She was
Yes.
allowing them only to enter the room.
Yes. So previously they were only in the room, but this time new dog entered to the whelping box.
Okay, szeleszczący is rustling.
Rustling? Okay. So it's a rustling toy.
Much easier in English.
Yeah. And next day is also waiting, of course. Very noisy roboty. Construction works in our street.
But to be honest, they should have it written in each of the days because
yes, they are making this construction work
for 1 year
almost every day.
Yes.
Only weekends are free from that. They are building the
bridge and roundabout.
And for the first time, they went to our bigger garden when we are putting the dogs every day. We made little fence for them, puppy fence, and from this day they were spending time there every day. And day 6 of week 4, for the first time, they ate dry food without putting it in the water. You know, it's what literally dry, not smashed with the water. You are playing so well. It's Odin. And for the first time in this day, they were stepping by their paws in deeper water. I think it was the day when we just put the water in bathtub.
Yep.
A little bit of water in the bathtub, and they were stepping on it. And last day of week 4, we have once more meeting with entire pack of our dogs. Sorry, but you cannot eat it. And my knee can be for eating. And they also made new floors in the garden. We were putting some stuff for them to step on them. And construction works in this day were much more loudly than usually, and they were also behaving well with that. And
yes, it was like they were throwing some big pieces of solid metal.
Yes, and they also went to the balcony because we are making safe a barrier in the balcony to don't let them fall down. Yes, fall down.
To
let
prevent
them fall, to
prevent
prevent
them
of
from
falling. And they can go to the balcony and look at the world from it. So they were for the first time in week 4. You are so active. And now week 5. Waiting. We were packing somewhere. I would say we were packing for going to yes. In week 5, we were going for mating with Astrid, and we were packing very fast. So it was a lot of rush. We were doing a lot of things in home, so it was not a calm day for them. And then they were staying with other people, with our friends. So it was different time for them. The different people were taking care. They had photo session with our friend, which is photographer. New floors. They had some stuff, some clothes, because for this photo session they put, for example, necklace for them.
Necklaces, yes.
Necklaces. What else?
Some kind of clothes, hat, maybe.
Yes. Oh. Bye-bye, balloon. Give me another balloon.
And if you have any problems with Instagram transmission, join us on the Facebook or YouTube, there is much better quality of the sound than what you can see. Especially on Skylos Instagram, I see that we have problems.
And also when we were absent, our friends took them for the first time to this room. And it was the day when they were a little bit scared of this room. And I was also speaking to you about this situation in our previous live streams. And this day, they also, for the first time, were stepping on sensoric path, which our friend Łukasz and Sylvia prepared for them. And we put inside some piece of trees, some forest stuff, and they were just stepping on it. So it was also nice. And another day is waiting, clipping nails, playing with all of our dogs. So in the week 5, they were already actively playing with adult dogs. Actively. Now they are very active. In the week 5, they were not as much like now, but they started to react very well for the dogs. And then we have not driving, but traveling in the car, but in the terrain. So we were jumping in the car a little bit more, not very much, because they are small and bones are very weak, let's say. So you cannot just take the puppy to the terrain and jump like that. But we went for the road, which was not asphalt. It was a little bit
like touristic off-road.
Yes, a little bit less convenient. And we took them to the forest. They were walking on the water. You have to move this to another place because he will destroy our cable. Okay, I will take this. Odin is a stubborn boy, and if he wants to check if there is a treat, he will do this.
Yes, okay. I would say that boys in this litter will be a bit difficult.
Can be. Yes, and they were also passing the tunnel in this forest. They were playing in the mud and in water. Water what?
Stream. Pot.
Water pot, exactly. Week 6, we had a long way by car. They went to new places and they ate cooked livers from the chicken. Another day, for example, with eating, we had raw fish, and they were listening to the machine which is making smaller parts from the food. In Polish is blender, and in English it's also blender. Okay. We have a very noisy blender. And then another day we had also waiting and checking teeth, so I want to say this once more, but we have also drabina, ladder. Okay, we have ladder, little ladder, but not horizontal, vertical. one?
Horizontal.
Horizontal? Bo tu jest napisane
Vertical.
pozioma.
Yes, so horizontal.
Okay, horizontal letter. Kennel cage for the first time. New people, noises of zapomniałam jak jest wieś.
Farm.
Oh yes, of course. Noises of the farm.
Oslo.
Noises of the construction work. Also we have here a vacuum cleaner. And they started to be interested of the mop. Next day, which is day 4 of week 6, we went with them to Krakow. We took them to the leader, jak była winda?
Elevator.
Tak, we took them to the elevator. We took them to show them trams and trains. We went with them to shopping mall because in Krakow, when you are going to train station, you are passing by shopping mall. Shopping mall. Yes, it's difficult for me to read in Polish and speaking in English. It's crazy. Traveling by car, traffic in the city, and new flat also because we visited friends. Once more blender. Another day is meeting children and also newborn. Not newborn, but maybe
Toddler. Toddler.
Toddler is
Newborn,
small
like-
child. Toddler. No, not newborn. Sorry, toddler. And we were also just putting water on them. How to say that?
Splashing the water
Yes,
on them.
splashing a little bit water on them to teach them that, for example, they can meet rain.
Yeah, but to be honest, we didn't write it very often, but since they went to the garden, we had to do it regularly because it was too hot. So one of the ways to keep them cold was by splashing the water on them and putting them into a small bowl with water.
And Orvi, which left us today, is the dog, which loves to just play in the bowl and lie down in the bowl with water and sit in the bowl with water. He just likes to be in water. What else? For the first time in week 6, they were walking in entire flats downstairs when we live in daily life. And we also showed them entire smaller garden when we are playing with dogs and training. So they were free and very happy because they had bigger space to run and they love it. Then another day we were showing them view from the high to show them that for example in the future they can walk in the bridges and they shouldn't be very, very scared. Once more blender. Be careful. Now you can see that they are not anymore calm puppies. They want to play and run and do stuff. And you need to be careful with your cables and furniture, for example.
We have a question regards boys. Are boys in this litter or boys in general? more difficult? Or difficult?
For me, boys in general. But you have impression that in this litter, boys can be more difficult?
For sure, much more difficult than girls.
That girls in this
Than
litter.
girls in this
But
litter,
yes, boys in general, I would say. But in the first litter, for example, Rossi's brothers, when they were here in our home, for me, they were not very difficult. I had very good contact with them. And 3 of them spent here 6 months before they left us. And 2 6 months, I had really good communication with them, and they were quite obedient. And some of them, sorry, it will be like that. That's today. Some of them are still very communicative with people and quite obedient. For example, Rost, which will live with Olimbi. In the end of week 6, they were on the walk in the river.
Torbę porwał.
Oh my God! Don't do this! They are much more active with toys than last week. Here. We didn't take them to this room entire week from our previous life. So you can see the difference. Yes, last day of week 6, we had a walk to the river, and they were stepping on the river and play there. And they also met a new breed of dogs, Welsh Corgi Cardigans, for the first time. Then they were also walking in the mud in the forest, and of course, for this walk, we were traveling by car. So car is not strange for them. And then they were playing by plastic bottle. They once more listened to blender. We gave them once more sensoric puff. We were cutting nails one more time. And then they met Mauer. They also had full grooming, bath and drying and cutting nails and brushing. They met dog tunnel for running and playing in it. We also had some show of training of airplanes. They were flying very, very noisy above our house.
Was like 20-30 meters above the ground level.
Yes, and it will be visible on the next video, which Michał is preparing for you from Puppies.
We have so many materials from last 2 weeks that it will be 4 videos, not 1. So you will see, not maybe in the first one, but in one of the newest.
Yes, but in one of them, airplanes will be visible. So you will see how noisy they were. And puppies were outside during this day, during this show. So they also could listen the airplanes.
Interesting question. What about brushing teeth? Do you do that with puppies?
No, we have not enough life for this. Life is too short. Our 20 hours are too short for that. No, you can do this when you will take the puppy, and
Sooner the better, I would say.
yes, I wanted to say that I recommend to do this as fast as possible. But even we also have much more behavior like that now, because now puppies are getting knowledge what is aggression much more than in previous weeks, what is growling, what is saying no, and much more often than in previous weeks, when we want something from them and taking them, they are trying to show us, oh, I don't want to do this. Leave me, I want to run. So it's a very interesting stage, and also very important, because you cannot just be very afraid, oh my God, puppy is growing on me, better I will leave it. No, it's better to just calm it down, hold it a little bit, and let it go when he or she is calmer. But I wanted to show you that even if we are not brushing teeth, by checking the teeth like that and touching the mouth, you can also preparing puppy to do this. So first step can be just touching the teeth like that. Dobrze. And now she was calm, so I'm letting her go. Another one. And I recommend to do this first and then buy the toothbrush and train with it. Yes, touching, and saying that dog is good. Yeah, and you can also give a treat for that. Okay, coming back, because we are almost finishing. In week 7, they had first proper training of following the hand, looking at the people, sitting, lying down, etc. They also were looking at the mirror to themselves, walking on the stairs up. We don't recommend for small puppies to walk down the stairs, but climbing up a little bit just to prepare them for walking stairs in the future, to don't be afraid of them. It's good training. But going down, you should take dog to your hand. You cannot let it jump from the car, for example, from the sofa. They are too fragile. Their bones and the joints are too fragile. And they also met strange dogs, new dogs, in 7th week. Another meeting with mower, grass mower, I mean. Another vet visit, another deworming, microchipping, once more blender. Then we had training in another day, another photo session. We did also checking of the reaction for recalling when they were playing by toys and exploring, and you could see this on live stream because it was on the live stream. Oh no, it was not in the live stream. Oh no, sorry.
It will be on the video.
It will be on the video because we were making videos to help us and our buyers to choose the puppy. from their behavior. Can you take this, or you are too far away?
Too far away.
Oh my God, because this I don't want to have destroyed. Sorry, don't destroy this. Oh, crazy time with them now. What else? Another training. But I said that. And last week, the most active week for them, and they are much more matured, is 8 week. And another vet visit. In this week, they also met cats and 2 new dogs, Samoyeds. Also, another strange dogs in previous weeks was for sure also Samoyed, but they also met a giant wolf dog and Maltese, for example. They had another obedience training, but obedience is big word in this age. They were just training, looking at the people, following the people, sitting and lying down. We put them on a big obstacle for older dogs, which obstacle is very high.
It's made of pallets, so
One-
you have a
1
towers.
meter, 1.5 meter,
It's 120. So
120
140.
meter from the ground.
Yeah.
And we were giving them food there. We were letting them to just look around and used to be in higher floor. And we had also flying helicopters close to our house that day. Another day is playground here. So a lot of experiences with toys and stuff which we have here. Later we have. They also were trained here, and this was on Vision. This training, it's in previous live stream. If you didn't see, you can check previous live stream, and then there you can see how they were trained here. Very simple training for puppies. In this day, they also was working on collars and harnesses, but they met this stuff earlier. Not everything is written here, because sometimes we are just doing, not writing everything. We visited main square in our little town. So they saw traffic, screaming children, fountain, and they were very interested of it. Another day was visit in the farm. They met farm animals, goats, horses. There also we had walking chickens. And a lot of dogs which were screaming on them from the houses around. And later we had a check from our kennel club. So it was big exam for our socialization, because examinator was checking bites, testicles, stomachs, so the puppies couldn't move for a while, and they shouldn't be very scared of strange person, and they were very, very good. It went well. Another day is walking in the park. We made small circle in the park with each puppy separately, and they were fantastic in walking on leash. I would say they were walking almost like adult dogs. And today, when we were saying bye to Orvi and taking him for last walk with owner, he was also walking very well, like almost adult dog. What else? We also made whistle training in last week. They met another fountain, and it was during the night, so they could see a lot of colorful lights in the fountain. And yes, they met Maltese dog. And last day of 8 week, because now they are already in week 9, but last day of week 8, they were separately on this big obstacle, high obstacle, which I was speaking before, that it's more than 1 meter high. And they were much better than previously. They were less scared. They tried to step on it. When we put some food on it, what you will see in the movie, which Michał is preparing for you, they were just following food and eating, so much better than previously. And we also put them in swing, not as much high, of course, but on the swing, closer to the floor, to the ground. And all of them were balancing on it very well and eating food. So we are very proud of them. And today, because we also took them there where this obstacle is, but we wanted to just take them and show to the new owner of Orvik how they are playing. But they were not playing. They just went to this obstacle, to this swing, and they were trying to go there and enter and look for food, because they remembered that last time we were playing with food on these obstacles, and they probably smelled rest of food there, and they were very interested of it, and they didn't want to come when we were calling. So I think this training was nice for them. And that's it. Week 9 we are not putting here. We finished notes. Now notes can be only in our computers, because 8 weeks is enough. I'm not sure if someone would like to read more of it, but it doesn't mean that we are stopping training and socializing them. All puppies which are staying with us longer will be trained and socialized every day with. Sorry, but I think they need water. They will be trained as. With us, big engagement as we were doing until week 8. Another dog which is leaving us is Orindi, which will be conned by us and our friends, and she will live in Krakow, close to us, but not in our house. And she will leave tomorrow, probably. What are you doing? I thought you want to drink. So not only Orvandil, also Odin loves it. Fantastic. But we are not stopping him, because many people say that Elkhounds doesn't like water, doesn't like to swim. And it's really often like that. So if we can to promote their interest of water, we want to do this, because maybe some of you will want to take the dog to the boat, will want dog to swim, and in our opinion, every interest of water now
Is valuable.
is valuable, and it can be good sign for the future. So even if I'm not happy to have a river here now, I'm not telling them stop, because I like if they like water and playing with it.
I think that now is the time for questions, if you have any. So Asha will say a few last words, and that's the time for you to write questions about breeding the dogs in general, about this litter, and about some future plans, but maybe that you will say now.
Yes, this is what I want. Our plan for now is to take care of Astrid, which is pregnant, and it will be last litter before our bigger break. We will have break until year
2026.
Yes, 2026. So if someone thinks about joining Elkhounds to your family, you should, and you think about Elkhounds from Poland, from our kennel, you should think now, because now we will have litter, and then we will have longer break. Astrid feels well. We could see few puppies on ultrasound. So now we want to take care of her. We want to invite new puppies for this world. We want to give them as good care as we gave to these puppies. And we also want to continue socialization and training of puppies which are staying longer with us, because Oslo, Otala, and Odin are staying a little bit longer. Otala will go soon. It's
next week.
Also
next
this
weekend.
Week.
Next weekend.
Okay. So first will be Orindi, then Otala next weekend, and until next weekend will come another balloon. We will take care of her, and we will train her, and we will make good dog from her. Later on, we will have only Odin and Oslo, which are going to Austria and to Portugal. So we will train them and take care of them, and once more we will try to make good dogs from them. And around 10 of November we will have labor of Astrid.
10 of October.
October.
Yes.
November, October, December. Yes, I'm always mistaking them. October. Around 10 of October. Hopefully, we will say hello to new puppies. What else about our plans? If something more interests you, tell us about this so we can tell you. But I can say something more about other dogs. Dog sled season is starting, so we want to train more with our sled dogs, and we want to come back for competitions soon.
Yeah, well, this Sunday you're starting with 3 ducks in radio as well, because that season also starts now.
Oh,
Right.
this season is
Ends?
ending
Ending.
already.
Okay.
I'm much more scared than them. But maybe another important thing to say is that now, when they are changing homes, they are close to 9th week. It's starting to be time for anxious periods. And in 8 or 9 or 10 weeks, they can have one of anxious periods, and after changing home, they can start to be scared of things which they were not scared here. It's important for new owners to take care about that. If they are scared of something, to give them good training, but not too big, too strong training. And if someone keep in touch with us, we are always helping with that. What to do if puppy started to be scared of something which was not scared of before. About Relio, yes, at the beginning of this movie, I told you that I was in big hurry, and Michał also was in big hurry because after our work today with our students, we also wanted to give a training to our dogs because 2 huskies and 1 elkhound is competing with us, with me, but Michał is helping a lot. This week in Sunday in radio competition, so fingers crossed, please.
Are you planning a similar way of socializing and training for Astrid's puppies?
The same or even better.
And we want to check what we were doing in all of the previous litters, compare it to now, and make it a bit better. Do you also keep a puppy from Astrid?
We were afraid that something is happening with her, and we were afraid that she won't have more litters. So we were thinking about keeping puppy now, but it's not the best time for keeping puppy in our home now. So we will think about this because the best option for us would be to wait for her last litter, which should be around 2026.
26, 27, we will see.
Or 27. But we will think because life is life and we don't know what will happen. I don't know. Because if we will be afraid that, I don't know, for example, we cannot handle another litter in 26 or 27, maybe we will decide to leave the puppy because Astrid is a girl which we really would like to have puppy from.
We have still time to decide.
Yes.
You were mentioning litter plans for 2026. Would it be Orindis?
It can be like that. It can be Orindis litter.
In 2026 can be, but I think more likely Astrid, as Orindi will be ready to mating the soonest at July 2026. So it might be a bit too late for us during the year, because this time is a super exception that we are doing a litter for autumn winter. Usually we are trying to keep the litters in summer.
But it also depends from the heat. Or in this heat, for example, she can have heat in not the west period or too early or something. So, we can have plans, but life is life, biology is biology, and for us always the most important thing is welfare of dogs.
Are you also breeding huskies?
We made only 1 liter at this for now. We made only 1 liter. We don't know if we will breed more huskies in the future, because this 1 liter was special liter made
Mostly for us.
mostly for us. Yes, we wanted to keep blood of our fantastic male, which we loved very much, and which was competing a lot with us in running competitions, sled competitions, and other. And he was really good. He was a very good sled dog, and we wanted to keep puppies from him, and we did. We have 4 puppies from him in home. We are running with them. We are competing with them in dog sled competitions, but not only, also in Relio, for example. They work in dog therapy with us. And for now, we are satisfied. We don't plan to make more huskies for ourselves for now. And we think that square of huskies.
The market, you mean?
Market of huskies is so full that maybe we don't need to put more huskies in it.
In our way of breeding, it's also too difficult to find good homes for them. And we are not ready to keep half of the litter again or more.
We also want, you wanted to say that we want running homes.
Running homes.
Sportive homes for them. We don't want
but also
just...
with big connection with the dogs, not just putting them into the cages outside and running. That's not also the life we want for our dogs.
Yes. So
all of our 10 dogs lives at home with us, and we think that's the best option.
Okay, this is about breeding huskies. Breeding Elkhounds is still our passion, but I had crisis, and I wanted to stop breeding them. Let's see what life will show us in the future. I hope no more crises, but life is life. We will see. For now, we are very happy from this litter, and we are very happy waiting for Astrid's litter. And I hope Orindy will be a nice girl, and she will present herself well in dog shows. And so, it's our future plan to work with this girl.
Now you got a tough question. Why you had crisis?
Oh, it's a long story. It's a long story connected with many things. I think I can touch a little bit of the topic, but we should have entire live stream for that. And I'm not sure if I want to speak about this like that, but trying to touch the topic, crisis was because I started to think that I'm not giving them everything what they should have. I'm not looking for homes which will use all of the best traits, their potential. And I started to be very sad about that. And I had to put new program to my brain to think about this in other way. That yes, we are looking for the best homes for them, and people are giving them the best what they can give to them, and we have happy dogs in happy families. I hope they are happy with them. and many of them do a lot of nice stuff. Like, for example, we have one dog which is in search and rescue group, and she is training. She passed one exam. She's training to another exam in fire what?
Fire service.
Fire service, exactly. We have another dog which is training standing. We have another dog, more dogs than only one, which are very good companion dogs. They are walking, they are good connected with people, with their families. Some of them are sometimes in dog shows, so it's a lot of stuff to be proud of, and I think now I understand it better. But I had this crisis that I wanted to give them everything. I wanted to let them to use their potential, and we are not doing that. And maybe I should stop breeding them. Okay.
This is an amazing job you are doing, preserving such a wonderful breed, introducing them to Poland, showing how great they are. Don't stop. We'll promote these great dogs with you.
Thank you.
And with that nice accent, I guess we can finish today's live, because we woke up before 6 a.m. and we need to get a good rest before.
Yes. And also we have already low batteries of puppies. Yes, your batteries are low. Say bye-bye. Bye. Give us a sign if you want something special with new litter. If, of course, if Astrid give birth without problems, everything will be okay. If you want something with them, if it should be live streams, or maybe you have another idea, what we can prepare for you with new litter.
Okay, so thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. It's Oslo saying bye. Yeah. Oslo.